Hello and welcome to today's meditation. I'm Mara M. Zimmerman, and you can learn more about me and my meditation teachings at maramzimmerman.com. Thank you so much to the Rejuvenation Suites for hosting and holding space for us here for our meditation today. So today I wanted to focus on our posture when we're sitting in meditation. I think sometimes we overlook some of the basics in how we get to the place where we can actually allow our minds and bodies to feel interconnected and whole through the process of meditation. And one of the ways is being mindful of how we're actually approaching our meditation practice. And I think talking about our posture may be able to help us with that just a little bit. So it is important to remember that good posture is a part of the process of meditation. It is relevant what positions our bodies are in to try to help us reach those more relaxed states of mind and to relieve stress in the body, to help increase our heart and loving centers and bring our spirits back into our bodies so we feel whole and complete. And simply focusing in on our posture can actually help that process. So let's come into our first position here. I want you to pay attention because if a position is good for you, you're more likely to be able to relax and focus and concentrate. And that's something you want to be able to do with any activity in your life in general. Meditation teaches us things that we can bring into our daily lives. So paying attention to our posture really is the first step. And of course, good posture will lead to better breathing, and better breathing is going to help us connect our mind and body, distract us from our thinking, bring us back into our hearts, relaxing, restoring, finding inner well-being. So the first position would be simply to sit cross-legged. This is a popular one we've seen. It's an ancient position that people have been meditating in for many years, and it may or may not work for us. Culturally, we don't sit on the floor as much as maybe other cultures do. We sit in desks and chairs, and our bodies, we may not be moving them as much as we need to. So finding a good seated position is not always as easy as it might seem. So sitting cross-legged on the floor is one option, okay? So that is something that not everybody's going to do. You want to be mindful of your knees. You want to watch the low back and the ankles and be able to sit upright rather than slouching into it. So if it is hard for you to sit on the floor, I'm going to show you what else you can do. I just want to address first that if it's natural for you to do sitting on the floor, you want to do a half lotus where you put one foot up. You could also be doing that here. Again, you never want to have your knees uncomfortable. Your ankles will open up over time as you practice this. If that seems like a lot, make sure you're moving your ankle before and after. Maybe you want to try the other leg. Okay, so this posture is Padmasana is going to come naturally to some people and not to others. Okay, so the other thing would be then, if you're doing the full lotus, which may or may not work for you, both legs are going to come up and you're going to relax into that. Okay, so find your seated position here. If all of those don't feel right for you, the next step would be maybe to get yourself some type of pillow. This is a Zafu, it's a meditation pillow. You don't need to use any special pillow. You could bolster up, even roll up a towel and sit on that a little bit. That's going to help lift your hips a little bit if I turn to the side, and that's going to make it a little bit easier on the hips and the knees. You could put more than one pillow underneath you. And then if all of that still isn't really coming naturally for you, please find yourself a chair and just go ahead and sit in that. And you could do that without a back if you wanted to, if you were able, because then you're going to build on your own postural muscles just sitting. But then if that feels like a lot too, you could certainly lean back in the chair. Any way that you're able to sit in good posture, but also be relaxed and focused on your breathing is going to be the best position for you. So those are the seated positions that I'm going to show you here that are cross-legged, or if you need to come off the floor, you'll be sitting in a chair, okay? Find the right position for you. The next one I'm going to show you, you're going to come here and you're going to sit back on your heels. It's another seated meditation position. I'll show you from the front, from the side. You're here, okay? Good posture along the back. Tuck the hips under. The knees aren't in that crisscross, so it might be a little easier on the body. And again, you're opening up the ankles, sitting back on them. If that is not coming easily to you, you can find that pillow, that towel, anything you already had, and you could sit up on that. Maybe you even have blocks or props of some kind that you're used to. You could sit on those and just bring yourself up higher if it's a stretch on the legs or the knees or the feet that's too much for you. So that's another seated meditation position. Next one I'm going to show you is going to be one where you're lying down more. We do restorative lying down meditation positions. You could do this at the beginning of your day, right as you wake up in the morning, even in bed, or come over to a place on the floor that's comfortable, or before you go to sleep at night. You may want to lay down restorative before you go to sleep. That can help clear the mind, prepare your body for a healthy rest. So one of the ways that I'm going to show you to do that here is you're going to put the pillow, the towel, whatever you had underneath your knees, and you're just going to lie down on your back, okay? Your hands are going to be facing up, opening the chest and shoulders. That's going to be good posture like you're standing, and your knees are up. That's going to relax your lower back a little bit. So that's another one that I'm going to show you here. You can stay in that position, knees up, restorative. You could put the knees up as high as you needed to. In fact, you could put the feet up on a chair, and I can show you a little bit what that might look like. So if I was laying on my back comfortably and I found a chair or the couch or anywhere that a wall that I could put my feet up in the air and rest them, draining the energy, promoting positive circulation. Again, hands are going to face up, opening the chest and shoulders, and you just relax here. Okay? Slowing the breath, relaxing the mind, energizing the body. Good. Okay, so those are the different positions I want to show you before we go and sit quietly together now. If you have another position you love that you're doing, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm here to support and encourage you to find whatever position works for you so that you will actually take the time to be mindful, to create the space for yourself, to begin meditation in a way that you feel empowered and comfortable and safe. And being comfortable in your own body is really going to be a step to that. And allowing your mind to focus on your breathing and not to judge your meditation or what's happening, simply just to sit and be and to trust the process. Wonderful. So now find the meditation position that works for you today. And for about a minute, we will sit quietly in silence together, comfortably, breathing, being, and healing. Okay, if your eyes are closed, you can go ahead and open them, gently bringing yourself back into the here and now. I hope this has helped you today to begin to notice and pay attention to your own personal needs as you come to your meditation practice so that you can reach your personal goals and the goal of meditation to help you be more interconnected, to find inner peace and well-being, and to feel connected as well to the rest of the world, especially now. So I'm so grateful to be here together with you today, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.